My name is Peter McLeave, aged 40 years old at the moment. I was diagnosed at the age of 39. I've got 2 children, Max and Seb, aged 8 and 6. I'm married to Jenny. We live in Cheshire, and my career is in finance.
And I don't want to not be there for them. I don't want my kids to face this. I want them to have a normal childhood.
Yeah.
I feel guilty about the fact that they're having to grow up with this backdrop of very, very strangeness, utter strangeness. And I don't know how that will play out for them. I mean, it might make them stronger, it might absolutely, I don't know, I just don't know. And as a parent, you want to control those sort of things. You want to give your kids the best start in life, and I'm just not necessarily doing that the way I kind of expected. But then the flip side is, Max turns around, writes that letter that you've just seen, and just goes to show that it's very easy to castigate yourself as a parent sometimes, that you might not be doing the right thing, but in some sense he's found a way to deal with that, and he has a resilience that I just underestimated. So
I think what other people say quite often is, oh gosh, you're so strong and brave and all the rest of it, and actually when you're in that situation you realise there is no choice.
No.
You have no other option.
Well, I'm not sure.
Which is why philosophically it was interesting that we decided, do you know what, we're going to run this appeal for Margot.
Yeah.
Because that was a decision that we could make. We could make a decision and a choice that way, but really the rest of the time you are completely fettered because you're in the hands of the hospital. We had to surrender our daughter to the medics and wish them the best, and just be on standby, and there's nothing else you can do. And a similar thing, you've until medicine decides what it is that's going to fix what you have, the best thing you can do is what you're doing now.
Yeah, and again, you align. You said it perfectly. There are things outside of your control. There are things in your control, and there's no point. I fought the things out of my control for too long. It was wasted time, and led to nothing but dead ends and a lot of frustration.
Yeah.
A lot of frustration, but it's out of your control. And this was in my control. Trying to impact and influence these numbers, and it goes beyond. In a strange way, I'm sure you get this with your campaign. It goes beyond your own motivation. You start to realise and see the benefit that it is aligning to so many other people. And for me personally, I do not want somebody sat in front of their doctor and they dangle that carrot of hope that there is a technology there, but actually we can't deliver it for you because we don't have the stem cells, we don't have the technology. That shouldn't be that way. I mean, for me now, I just want to get a critical mass of people on there across all demographics. Forget your race, forget your religion and gender. It's just going to be bang, it's there. So they can say, yeah, like you've got this, we've got the match, we're going to take you into the hospital and this is the way it's going to be. It shouldn't be, we might be able to tell people I ain't got the match yet. That's almost more painful to contend with than being told you've got nothing at all. And if the worst ever happens, and I don't say this out open very often, nor would I say it lightly, but if there comes a time where there literally is nothing else and the doctor sits me there and says, I'm afraid there's nothing more we can do, hand on heart, if I can say there's nothing more I could have done to help myself, then I will sit more comfortably than if I had literally frittered away those 7 years doing nothing to help myself or other people as well. That's not where I want to go.
That was our emotional insurance policy as well with Margot. It was, I want to be able to sort of stand up and say, I did everything we could, or we did everything we could, and not live with those regrets.